Hey, are you thinking of going to medical school? Are you in medical school? Or are you glad you never went to medical school? Welcome to another episode of Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Paul Zalzal.
I'm Dr. Brad Weening.
And today we're going to do a med school check-in. We're going to check in with two first-year medical students, ask them a few questions, see what it's about, and hopefully that helps you if you're thinking about medical school or if you're
Behind
in
the
medical
scenes
school.
access, even if maybe you have a grandkid in medical school.
Grandkid? Is that our demographic?
I think it is.
I was going to say sibling.
Okay, or a child, whatever. You know
All right.
someone.
Let's check in with Megan and Izzy, who are right now in medical school in Dublin, Ireland, at Trinity College.
Okay, but wait, a little background for the viewers. How did we find these people? Did we just randomly find them on YouTube?
Yeah, we just put a random ad.
That is not a true statement.
Oh, okay. Megan is my daughter.
There we
She's
go.
in first year medical school. Izzy is her friend.
There we go. Okay, now we know.
So we're checking in with Megan and Izzy, medical school in Ireland.
Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, we're good. How are you?
Good. First, thank you so much for checking in with us today. I understand you have an exam today.
Yeah,
What's the exam in?
physiology.
Nice. Are you guys all set for it?
We should be, hopefully.
All right. You weren't out at the pub last night or anything like that?
No.
All right. We're going to give you 5 questions that we think anyone thinking of medical school or in medical school might want to know.
Okay. So question number 1, what are the classes that you're taking in first year medical school?
We're taking anatomy, physiology, biochemistry.
And then we have a humanities course that was an elective that we chose. So we're doing health and equality.
Okay. So anything that ends in E, you take in medical school.
That's right.
For each of you, what is your favorite course that you're taking in medical school right now?
Honestly, I think I like anatomy the most.
Yeah.
It's like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, like we're constantly studying it, but then once you get it, then you get it and it feels really good. We get to like go into the lab and see the donors and like actually point out certain muscles.
Okay, hang on. That's interesting. What's a donor? What do you mean by donor?
So patients that have very kindly donated their body to science to propagate your learning as well as other medical advancements. I think you guys had talked with Paul about this before, about the respect and like the honor that you guys give to the cadavers in a way to honor them for what they've done.
Yeah, we used to call them just cadavers. That's
Yeah.
all we worked on. But tell us quickly, when you first met your donor or your cadaver, what you'd mentioned you found something there with your donor.
Yeah, so with the donors, they actually present like who they are, how old they are when they passed away, how they passed away, things like that. And you really get to kind of know who the donor is. And Trinity, our school, does a really good job about like thanking the families and for letting it happen and letting us, do this for school.
Yeah, like they even have like a visitation room for the families, not for them to see the donors, but just to like go and like appreciate, and like they come and sometimes talk to the students to get kind of like an idea of like what like life is like, and like working in the cadaver labs as well. And like our first day when they introduced us to one of the donors, they like read a letter from the daughter, and so like then you like really get an appreciation of like how much her mother like meant like to her and how much she's going to mean to us as students studying. So you really do, like, they highlight like this is like a privilege that we have, and we see that like every week.
I think that's awesome.
It is awesome.
So much better than the way. I mean, I just did a cadaver lab a few weeks ago for surgical skill, and we didn't have any of that stuff. I think that's a very respectful way to do it.
Yeah, it's awesome, like an emotional connection.
Okay, next question we have. What's your least favorite subject that you're taking right now?
Biochemistry.
Yeah.
It's a lot, just the sheer volume, and once you learn like the femur, you don't forget the femur. But I agree, once you learn some of those metabolic pathways, they kind of sneak out as fast as they went in.
Exactly.
And there's just so much overlap, and it's so you learn them all at once, crammed into like 1 week, and then it's like they all just mesh together.
All right.
I'm getting some flashback stress now to medical school.
Starting to sweat myself. I
Yeah.
still have nightmares about being late for an exam or not getting to an exam or not being able to find an exam. Like,
Yeah.
to this day, it's traumatizing.
Okay, what would you guys say is the most stressful aspect of medical school?
I think it's just the amount of content that is thrown at us. Like every single day, we learn huge topics, and then it just piles up over and over the course of the semester.
You always like start the semester, you're like, I'm gonna stay on top of it, like I'll review these lectures tonight, and then it's like, oh, but like why don't we like go for dinner tonight? And then dinner quickly turns to like, let's just watch a movie and relax tonight. Like we worked all day sitting in classes. So like, let's just treat ourselves. And it so quickly piles up on you.
Yeah, the sheer volume is overwhelming. I agree. And you feel guilty kind of thing. You constantly, I felt like all of medical school and residency was like 8 years of just guilt of not knowing enough.
Okay, that leads us into the next question. What's the funnest thing that you guys do outside of medical school just to relax, to unwind?
I play on the field hockey team here, which has been a huge help. So we have like practices twice a week, games and stuff like that. So that's been really nice to just like completely put medicine out of my mind, run around for a couple hours a week and like talk to people who are also in different courses and stuff like that. So that's been really nice to kind of like have a little bit of a balance there.
I think for me, it's exploring Dublin. Like we're in such a cool city. Whenever we're on the weekend and we're not doing school, we like to go try new restaurants, do new things here. Yeah, it's really fun living here, actually.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think that's important. If you're in medical school, thinking of going to medical school, or if you're in any program that requires a whole lot of work, it's important to make time for yourself. Take a break.
Agreed.
Regenerate.
Nice.
Guys, listen, good luck on your exam today. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. And we're going to do another med school check-in next semester too. All right. We'll see if you guys are, if you guys are still looking so happy then.
Okay, good luck. Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Bye.
All right, there you go. That's our medical school check-in. We just checked in with 2 first-year medical students. So if you're thinking of medical school or you're in medical school, hopefully you found that helpful. If you have any medical school experiences, leave the comments below, man. People would love to hear about them.
Absolutely. And yeah, it brings back a lot of positive memories. Getting into medical school is so difficult. Once you get there, there's a big relief, but instantly that converts to like a different kind of stress or functional stress to try to get all of the work done that's required to get through.
Yeah, it's a lot. You learn a lot in
Yeah.
a short time.
Yep.
But the thing about medicine is we keep learning. Like
Yes.
obviously,
All the time.
we're learning new stuff all the time. I'm still going on courses and learning new
Yeah,
techniques.
absolutely.
And still doing research to try and discover new techniques. So it is a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed that medical school check-in.
There you go. A little deviation from our normal stuff.
Yeah.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you are in charge of your own health.
See you next time.